So let's double click the save button, and here when the user clicks this button we will save the modified record into the database. And just like when we add a new customer, first we need to verify that the user is not trying to enter a duplicate phone number. So we'll do an if statement, go to our customer object and call the phone number duplicate method, and we'll pass the data to it. So the first one is the customer ID, then it's the phone, which is the txt phone.txt, and if this returns a duplicate, then of course we set the error provider to an error, just like we did for the new customer. So I'll actually go to the new customer, double click the save, and copy the message for the error provider and paste it right here. Now if the number is not duplicate, then we can proceed and update the record. But first we need to set the error provider to empty, since everything was now resolved. So we'll set error to empty for our txt phone, and then we'll do the update. And again we'll do an if statement because it returns a boolean, and we'll go to our customer object and call the update method. And the update method expects the customer ID, so I'll pass that in, and then the name, which is the text box name.text property, and the phone, which is the text box phone.text property. So if the update was successful, we can now set the dialog result to OK. So dialog result will equal dialog result OK. And then we will close the form, which will return us back to the main form, and from there we can click view and view all the updated records. So let's actually run that and see if it works. So I'll go to customers and view, and I'm going to update my record for Pavel, not Pavel 2 but Pavel. So I'll click edit selected, and I'm getting an error in my function find by ID for my customers class. So let's investigate that. It says there is no row at position 0. So when I hover over customer ID here, you can see that it says 0. So the ID is not being passed into this form. So let's close this, and the ID is being passed from the customer's form. So I'll click that, click edit selected, and here we have the new instance of the form for the modify customer, and here we have the ID, and everything seems correct except we have the instance of the form called FRM, but I actually specified the whole long name. So this is not the new instance that I'm assigning the customer ID to. So this is supposed to simply say FRM.customer ID. That is the new instance of the modify customer form. So a little spelling mistake. Let's run this again and it should work hopefully. So I'll go to view again, all the customers, and click Pavel and edit selected. And now it opens. You can see we have the name Pavel and the phone number. And I'm going to use a duplicate phone number first. Let's say 7, that's a duplicate number. And here is the error provider telling us that the phone number already belongs to a different customer. So I'm going to change it to a different number that's valid, and I'm going to change the name to Pavel Almási, and I'll click save. Oh, I still have it in the debug mode, so I'll just unclick that and go to continue. And notice that here the ID 1060 now has the name Pavel Almási and the new phone number, so the update was successful. Alright, so this is how we add new and modify existing customer, and how we delete customer as well. And now we can do the same for the appointments.